All right. Mike is a wonderful. Thank you, Melody. How are you doing tonight? Howdy, howdy. Let's see. All right. Somebody give me a thumbs up if my audio is okay. Can you hear me? I'm good. Awesome. Okay, so you can hear me too? Cool. Yeah, I'm getting ready for whatnot. Hey, from Texas. How are you doing? My family's out in Round Rock. Cool deal. You can hear? Yeah, I'm going to be going live on whatnot. So I'm going to be doing a live demonstration, how to set up microgreens. And then I'm going to be moving some into some bigger containers. Let's see, I can't turn this camera around. I got two. I've got another rack growing over there. Maybe I'll do a video and I'll show y'all. Aqua, thumbs up. Cool. So I'm going to be getting started really quick. Let's see, 8 o'clock. I got to go live over there. So if anybody's got any questions real quick before I go live on there, I've got a comment on YouTube pinned at the top, and there's this little QR code too. If y'all can take a screenshot, if you go over to whatnot, you get a $15 credit for setting up an account over there and participating in the bid. And we're going to be giving away stuff every 10 minutes. I'll have this video playing. I'm going to restart it. Like every 10 minutes, a little gnome pops up and says it's time for a giveaway. How's your wife? She's as good as she can be. She went through the first 4 rounds of the chemo's called the Red Devil, and it's really, really tough. And now she's switched up to another one. And we did spend time last week in the ER on that. So she's been having a little rough, and we're just trying to push through. She's real tough. Growing food is all important. Yes, it is. Hello, who's that? Edior. Did I say that right? Yeah, but we grow lots of microgreens. I got my adapters that I use to make it easy as can be. If you guys have seen some of those videos, and if you look on Etsy, this one like runs $19.99. Ada, how are you doing? And I've got to buy one, get one free over on Etsy. Now, if you look at my other videos, the link will be in the description. I haven't put in this one yet, but look at any of my other videos. I got a playlist on these. But here, when we go on Whatnot, I'm going to start auctioning these off. The bidding starts at $1. And we just do it like really quick, like 5 seconds. So some people get these really cheap. I had some people pick them up for like $3. Some are 10, some are 7. And also we throw in like seeds. So if you guys haven't been in the stream before, I packed up a bunch of seeds, and these are the perfect portion for a container about this size. It's about 5 inches square or round diameter, whatever. So we've got all these seeds packed up, so it takes the guesswork out of it. And one of these, we'll put one of these containers together. Here's cilantro right here. And that's the cilantro we've got right there. So what we do is we'll go ahead and say, you know, this one's going to be this adapter, and we'll throw in cilantro. And what do we got here? Sweet peas or speckled peas. And then we have a little option. So you guys can kind of watch it here if you want. If you want to go on to Whatnot, just click that link, go set up an account. You get $15 to shop with. So I put a pair of these in my Whatnot shop for $15. So you can sign up over there. You get a $15 credit. You put this in your shopping cart. And when you go to checkout, it'll take the $15 back off. All you're paying is shipping. I think it's about $5, $5 to $7, depending on where you live in the United States, and tax if there's any tax in your state for going state to state. So you can pick up a pair of those free if you want, or you can use it in anybody's shop. If you go on Whatnot, you can kind of go over and watch mine. Run, how are you doing? Want to send me some free seeds, please? Tony, if you go on over to Whatnot, sign up on Whatnot. Let's see, you're on YouTube, right? There's a link up in the top of the comments. It's pinned at the top. You're going over to Whatnot, right? And you don't have to buy anything. You can hang out there all night. We've had some people just win 2 or 3 times through the night and not even purchase anything. So you hang out over there, and every 10 minutes, there's going to be a little button that will pop up, like right here, right? Does Whatnot send to Mexico? No, I don't. Some sellers do. If you go on Whatnot and check, some of them do. I only do right in the United States. Kazzy, what's up? But we'll have these. What I have is 8 of them packed up. We've got cilantro, tatsoi, basil, speckled pea, cress, red arrow radish, amaranth, and mustard flavored wasabi, or wasabi flavored mustard rather. And what we do is we'll put those into a pack every 10 minutes. All you have to do is just click on it, and you're in the giveaway. So you can just sit there all the time. Do you sell plants? No, I don't sell plants. If you go over there, there's a lot of people that do sell plants. I actually picked up a pitcher plant and a Venus flytrap, you know, 2 carnivorous plants we wanted to try out. I'm going to hit you up when I get some extra cash. Yeah, no problem. I'm a poor girl, but rich in the Lord. Yeah, anytime, anytime. And just email me too. keepongrowing1@gmail.com. All right, I'm going to start up the camera for Whatnot, and I'm going to get right into doing a demonstration. And here you'll see me doing a demonstration too. So we'll be doing all kinds of stuff tonight. All right, give me 1 second to start this one. How was everyone's Halloween? Getting started over here. Deb Barnes, how are you doing? In here already? Hey, I'm going to switch this around. I've got a rack here because we're going to start the show over here. I was running out of room on this side. All righty, what's up? Everyone's popping in here. I'm going to get a giveaway started right away. All right, so when everybody's popping in here, YouTube, Facebook, if you jump over to Whatnot, we have a giveaway going like every 10 minutes. I'm going to start one right now for them. Give me 1 second, Whatnot. I have to get my show started on my computer. And the people who are just popping into Whatnot, if you haven't been here before, the first giveaway is going to be some microgreen seeds. There's going to be a pack of 8. I'll explain all of that. I'm trying to get this set up. There we go. Just had to get me in there. And I think I'm going to put that down just a little bit. All right, that's good. I think you'll be able to see the boxes in that, as long as you can see the table here. Awesome. All right. Hey there. Thanks for all the help. No problem. Yeah. Let's see. How are you, Jeff? Doing good. How are you, Jan Lee? What's up? I'm going to get started with a demonstration really quick. Yeah, no problem with thanks for all the help. No problem. You guys what make all of this possible. So anything I can do to help you. Let me get a giveaway started. All right, guys, this is going to be for 8 packs of seeds. Lots of you that are in here have already won this once or twice. You just keep getting more microgreen seeds. There you go. All right. Y'all get that started. And all of you, I'm going to get started when I'm talking and running my mouth. I'm going to get the video started. You'll see demonstrations going on back there. We're going to do a quick demo. And when people start coming in later and I say something's really easy, you say, yes, it was, because I'm going to go ahead and mix up the nutrients right here. And I'm not going to do this over and over tonight. I'm going to do it like once here. It's a little full so you can see. There, you can see the line, right? So when they pop in, I tell them how easy this was. You guys can tell them that it was easy too, right? All right, this General Hydroponics Maxi Grow. And this is what I've used to grow all the stuff that's in here. And I've got stuff on that side too. Whatnot, I'm going to flip you guys around and show you some of the stuff over there too as we go through the night. Shared the live stream. Awesome. Thank you, Deborah. All right. This is 1 gallon. Their directions say between 1 and 2 teaspoons per gallon. Since I'm doing microgreens, I'm only putting 1 teaspoon in. That's a little scoop. The scoop comes with it. It's got a teaspoon and a tablespoon. So I just put 1 teaspoon in there. If you want to put 2, you can go for 2. If you want these to grow out a little bigger, Might want to go, you know, boosting it up the second time you have to fill it up. Hey, getting the giveaway, guys. So how easy was that? So this one, people start coming in later and ask about the nutrients. You can tell them how easy it is. That's already done. Let's see. You can see the line since I am vertical hydroponics garden. Awesome. I've been using Master Blend for years. Can I use it? Yes, definitely. I would use some Master Blend. I love Master Blend. I've used it for almost 10 years. But I started out on here last month, and I started with Master Blend. And over on YouTube, Facebook, all of you over there, you guys have been watching me for years, and you've seen some of my other videos over here on Whatnot. Some people have just stumbled in from candy auction or getting shoes or housewares or something, right? And trying to explain Master Blend, the 3 different types of the nutrients and the calcium nitrate and Epsom salt, and you have to mix it a certain way. It gets confusing and you have to do it over and over. You saw this, you just put 1 teaspoon in a gallon and we're done. So for beginners, this is awesome. Once you get in the habit and you know what to do, if you want to get Master Blend, I order 25 pounds at a time from Morgan County Seeds. So I'm just going to toss one of these together when we talk. Microgreens are easy to grow, but if you do it the traditional way in soil, you have to baby them. You have to sit there and water them 2-3 times a day. When you plant them out, they show you how to put soil, how to pack down your soil, how to put your seeds on, how to weight them, and all kinds of stuff, right? Here you can see how quick we plant it out. And guys, when you see a little gnome pop up here, it's time for another giveaway, okay? We got one running right now. Just say, hey, it's time for another giveaway. With this, you can see how easy it is. We don't have to take soil. We don't have to pack it down. All of the stuff that you see me growing here, I haven't put weights on anything. So all the stuff that they tell you have to do, you don't really have to do it. All right, I'm going to try and do this. If I'm talking, I'll be spilling it all over the place. All I'm doing is filling this up with those nutrients. I start right from the beginning. If you want to, you can start with just water. You can get better results with nutrients. But if you just want to grow the microgreen stage like this, you can totally do it with just water. You want to grow them bigger like that, nutrients help. See how easy that was? It's just water in this bottle. It's just to get everything damp, right? It's my go-to tot soy. I love doing this because you're going to see a lot of it right there. That's pot choy, which is kind of the same. And all of that was grown just the same way as this. So how easy is that? Haze foil. Or you can use, I had plastic or I had some cardboard. Sometimes I just use cardboard. I like this because it blocks out the light. And it holds the moisture in. This way, like when I have it outside, if this starts to evaporate, it collects up on the foil and it goes back down. And it keeps the seeds damp. That way you can just leave it like this for about 3 or 4 days and wait for it to germinate. After that, you pull this off. Who won? Julie. Congratulations. Where's my bell? Congratulations, Julie. You pull off the top. You see me setting up there. And then you just let it be. And that's what we've done with all these. We just let them be. Some of these we've been refilling. And this one's refillable. So we're going to go through the different adapters. I just want to show you how easy it was to put one of these together. Here, I'm going to show you another one real quick too. We're going to go through a couple of these. And guys, forgive me if I miss a chat. I got a lot to get through really quick. So the giveaway's going. We're going to put together some of these. I'm going to explain all the different adapters that we got. I'm going to explain why we use them and how to use them and how it makes your life easier. And then we're going to transfer a couple of them to some bigger containers. If you guys weren't here last week, we put some in some downspouts. Let me give you a quick peek. YouTube, Facebook, you can't see this, but my friends on Whatnot. Let's take a look here real quick. We're going to switch camera. we're looking at the other end because I just ran out of room where we're at back there. Here's some peas that we put together. You saw us do that last week, right? Here's the ones in the downspout. Some peas. Look at this amaranth. Let me show you YouTube and Facebook. Look at that. That's with a refillable. See the little beer bottle in the middle? Right? Let me show our friends over here. YouTube, Facebook. Look how big that amaranth is. You can't do that with traditional microgreens. If you're trying to grow them in soil, something's going to go funky. Something's going to go wrong way before then. This is a bunch of radish at different stages. That one's just a little over a week old. That's about 2 weeks old. And one's back on the other side. Let's go back the other way. The one back up in that corner up there is about a little over 3 weeks old. That's going on over a month old. That's just radish. That's what we got right here. So you all know you want some of that. That's one of the easiest ones to grow. Let me put one of these together real quick. And what we're going to do is we'll put together a couple of kits like we have, if anybody's interested in a kit. And if you hang around a little bit longer, we'll go ahead and rapid fire some of these off real quick. We got extras printed up. Usually I'm putting one together here. If you're just growing this, you can see how quick it is to put one together. Me, you see all the ones that we grow. So I'm usually putting more than one together at a time. I'll sit and put 6 or 8 of them together. It'll take only about 20 minutes. All right. This is a Gatorade bottle. That's one of our adapters. I'm going to show you something special with that too, but this is all you do. You put it in like that. See that? And it stops. It's clay pebbles. It's the best thing for beginners to start with. They're porous. That way, if you do forget to check on your seeds when they're germinating, and you forget to spritz them a little bit, this holds a little bit of moisture. It gives you a little bit of leeway. What you want to do, just like you see when I put it up in the back there, you want to get the level of this up higher than the level of the water. So if you've got the water level up even with this, then all your seeds are drowning. It's not working. You see how this kind of dry up here? You see how the water level is down there? You can see that's where it's damp. That's as easy as it is. That's all you got to do. So now this one's a little bit bigger, right? Now I got some more topsoil seeds here. And see, right here, if you watch, this is how we took some out of here. I'll show you that in a second. We pulled them right out of here and transferred it into the downspouts, and that's what you saw back there on that stand. I'll take you back there to see it again. I put some around the back. You don't have to put any around the back here if you don't want. All right, so how easy is that? Say easy. This, all I like to do is just tear a little spot in the middle. Got to go around it. That's it. Now you got to do is let that sit for 3 or 4 days. What I would do is come back the next day and take a peek inside. And you'll see me doing that up there. Take a peek inside. And if it looks like the top layer is drying out, just give it a quick little spritz. Most of the time it's not, but if you don't have it covered up good, sometimes it can just dry out really fast. How do you refill the Gatorade bottles? The Gatorade bottles are not refillable. This one, you're going to take this. This is enough. This is like 26 ounces or 28 ounces. That's enough to take this right through to the microgreen stage. We are working on an adapter for that, though. So we got a refillable for the long necks. We're going to show you guys all of those. The first one I put together was refillable. And we are working on, let me see, I've got one right here. I might even use you guys as a test if you all want, some of you all want to order some of the test ones. This one's for the wide mouth mason jars. right? That fits the wide mouth mason jars, and it also fits the Coke bottles. It's called a hybrid. So we've got an adapter in a second. So this kind of a 2-for-1. So you can use either one. Now this, if you screw that on, that's not refillable, right? You can't pull it. If you pull it out, all the clay pebbles go to the middle. What we did was I made a ring that's going to go down in it, and the clay pebbles go around it, and you'll be able to pull this out, refill it, and put it back in there. So we're working on that. We're going to have to see if we might have to. This has got 4 holes, so you know it doesn't get clogged up and water's still coming out even when roots start getting down there. We might have to take 1 or 2 of the holes out, so when you go to tip it, maybe this side doesn't have a hole, so you can get it about this far down before any starts leaking out. Because right now, with that hole there, if you start doing it, if you do it slow, it's just going to drizzle out, and you might dump half of this bottle into your container. But we're working on that, so we've got this ring is going to make this refillable, and we're thinking of doing the same with all of our other hybrids. If this one works, we're going to be working on the other ones too. All right, guys, so that's that, right? This was the refillable that you saw, right? This one fits the Coke bottle. See, it's a hybrid in the middle, and it also fits mason jars, the regular mouth. So now you've got some that fit both your regular mouth and your wide mouth. This was the Gatorade bottle that you saw us using, right? That one also fits these huge Gatorade bottles. Oh, he's ready for another giveaway. So if you're asking, you know, is this refillable? If you use something like this, you're not going to need to refill it, right? And this is cranberry juice, but this you've seen with apple juice, grape juice, and all of that, right? Let's see, can't you put a hole in the bottom once it's filled and use Gorilla Tape or cork to refill it with a funnel? Yeah, you can try if you want. That's just, to me, it's a little bit more difficult. This just makes it look like really easy. That's what a lot of people do is they get this, they get started and make it your own. You know, you can work on it however you like. I like to just do nice and simple. If I have to tell people to cork this or tape this and everything, they're just like, right? So this is here. Refillable. Those are our adapters. And last year, we've got a refillable one too that works with the Coke bottle, because we figure everybody's got a bunch of these in the recycling bin right now, right? So if you want to make that refillable, we've got a couple of those sitting up here, right there behind me. And then this is the one we started with just our plain Coke bottle. That fits really well right in there. It's nice and easy. So we've got 6 different adapters right here. And this is what I like to do. Like I said, I don't want to have to tell people to cork this or take that or anything. Let's see, I found some holes, makes it something. Makes it come out too quickly. Yeah, it can come out too quickly. So just watch this, guys. All right, and then we're going to get on. We're going to go ahead and put together some of these boxes. This long neck bottle. I think I've got one of these plants here. It needs to be refilled today. So if you guys hang on, I'll go ahead and show you how to refill one of them too at some point in the night. That's not quite filled up. Let me do it all the way just so y'all can see. See if I spill it on my desk here. All right, all the way to the top, right? Need a little bit more. All right, I don't know if you guys can tell from there. You see how it's kind of dry? That's what you want it. You want it up higher than the water level. So if you're confident, you don't need to do it like that. You can pre-wet your clay pebbles if you want. But see, that's why I like to do this. Just show people that's all you have to do. All right, now if you guys seen behind me, did you see me transfer them to some bigger containers? How easy is that? I really like the refillable. They're awesome. Thank you very much, Cheryl. Just thinking if you sealed the hole, it wouldn't drip faster than people had those. Yeah, I could. If anybody, the one problem is if you take away too many holes, like a clay pebble can like clog one up. And then once the roots start growing, it can clog one up. So I just put as many so that people wouldn't like freak out, you know, if they had that and all of a sudden this wasn't going down. There we go. All right, so that's the adapters. That's the hybrids, regular mouth, wide mouth. That was the refillable ones. You've got the refillable ones for the plastic Coke bottles. You got the Gatorade adapters, and you got the little Coke bottle adapters. Now, what seeds do you put in there? Do seeds go bad? No, you can keep your seeds like for over a year. Did a little gnome pop off over here or not? Did the gnome pop off when I wasn't looking? Here, I'm going to start another giveaway. Y'all get in the giveaway. And y'all let me know. I got some seeds right here. I'll put together a little kit. Seeds we got tonight are cilantro, the tatsoi, basil, cinnamon flavored basil, speckled peas. I tell you about peas. Look at peas. This is what you want to do. This costs a session planning. So you don't plant everything like go out and spend all day and plant everything and then everything comes in all at once. This is where you plant one. And see, this was planted a couple days after that. This was planted a couple of days after that. So now we can harvest this. And then a couple of days later, we'll be harvesting this. A couple of days later. And once we harvest this, we'll be soaking some of these seeds and replanting this one. And it just keeps going over and over without having to do a ton of work at one time. So that was cilantro, basil, speckled peas. We've got cress. We've got red arrow radish, which is this right here. And you've seen some more over there at different stages too. We've got red garnet amaranth. Look how big. If you guys have been coming in week after week, you see how big this amaranth has got. And then you saw the one over there that I brought up here. That starts out as tiny little microgreens. And we've got wasabi flavored mustard greens. So we're going to be putting a kit together. Y'all let me know if you want me to start. I'm going to show you really quick how to transfer these to a bottle. I've got a jar. We're going to put one in there. If you guys seen up here, right here, we're putting them in a downspout. And I can show you the ones we planted last week. You can also put them right in a milk jug like this. And you'll see on there, you'll see all that tatsoi that we poured out. They were growing just like that. And we did it with a pool noodle. So I'm going to show you without the pool noodle. Some people want, we've got a glass jar. And this will only take a second to get this put together. And when we're done with this, I'm going to put together a starter kit for you all that will have all the different adapters. It'll have some nutrients to get started. It'll have clay pebbles. And it'll have a bunch of seeds. All right. And you guys let me know if you want a kit like that. Or if you want to just quick fire some of these. What we'll do is just put some of these up for like 5 seconds. And go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You guys were in here the last couple of weeks. You saw that. So decided if you want me to just go through a bunch of these and you can just figure out which ones you want. If you want the hybrids or if you want the Gatorade or if you want the refillable. And the kit will have like all of them in there together. A kit. Let's see, Quickfire. Yeah, so y'all put in there if you want Quickfire or kit. I'm going to show you how to transfer some. I've got some dino kale right back here. And I've got a jar. We're just going to use the same nutrients. If you guys see like that, tell me if y'all can see the video back there. All right, same nutrients, right? If you guys were here in the beginning, you saw me put just a teaspoon of Maxi-Grow in there, right? I'm just going to fill this up to right about here. This is just a jar I got up at the Dollar Tree. Had a metal lid. I took the metal lid off. If you can see, the inside of that is black, right? This is vinyl, like the vinyl lettering they have in the craft area where they put them in the Cricut machine. I took vinyl, I wrapped one piece on here that was black, and then I wrapped a piece of white on it. Now the black cuts out algae, so people are worried about algae. If you see like some of the cilantro here, I'll bring you in for close up. There's a little bit of algae on there. If you're worried about that, the black will cut that out, and then the white reflects the heat, so keep it cool. So that's what I like to do if I'm going to leave these outside for an extended period of time. I go ahead and cover them up like that. And for the people who are saying they don't like foil, they don't like plastic, these are bioplastic. They're made out of sugars and starches. This is bioplastic. It's biodegradable. I've had some in my garden and buried it. And in a couple of months went back and it was like almost totally disintegrated. It says on here 100% compostable, right? So if you're worried about stuff like that, this is a cool experiment. Not everyone has to do this, but I just want to show everyone really quick. We're going to transfer a couple of these kale over here. I want to show you how quick you can do it. I'm going to take that sandwich bag. It's just twine. So if you don't want to use a pool noodle, it's for the people who want to go au natural. And guys, this is just how I experiment with things. You don't have to do it like this. I just like to give people ideas. And lots of people find different ways to do it and better ways to do it. I just take that and put it on. But when I come in next week, I'll try to find some of my old videos. I set up an entire ladder. Oh, giveaway. Wonder Love, you just won. Congratulations. Anyhow, you see that's just with that. And if you guys watch on here, you're going to see a ladder with a bunch of food on it. Oh my God, it's time for another giveaway. Here we go. Let's do this, guys. All right, giveaway 3. All right, don't get distracted, but get in the giveaway. See that? That was easy, right? And all I do is this. Cut a little slit in there. That's it. It's just got a whole plant. Then I go back here. Here. This some we were messing with this last week. This dino kale, you can see it's starting to get some of its true leaves in there, right? So it's not the little cotyledons, it's not the little microgreens. These are the true leaves. We're just going to come in here and grab a couple. 2, let's grab 3. Because we can always thin it out later, right? All right. YouTube, Facebook, can you see? You guys can see? How easy was that? You saw me just pull it out, right? See all that right there? See that right there? Dino kale? That's this. And that's the pak choi. All in the downspouts. You guys saw me do that last week. I take this and we just want the roots to go down. I just put in that little slot. The leaves are going to hold it up. And that's it. How easy is that? So now you have something natural. It's all biodegradable, compostable. So the people that are like worried about plastics and everything like that, you totally can do it a different way. So that's just another option. I'll bring in a video next week that I'll show you. I had an entire wall filled with these. We're actually planting some more out right now. That's why I have that jar. So how easy was that? I just joined. What are the paper things you're using? The paper things. Let's see, what paper things? We're using adapters here. That right there, that was biodegradable bags. Like I said, you don't have to do this. I just like to give people options. So I get a lot of people coming on and some people are concerned about plastics. I give them another option. All right. So guys, we're going to put together a kit real quick. You guys, YouTube, Facebook, if you've been watching this, how are y'all doing? How does the giveaways work? The giveaways, you have to go and here, I'll pop a link in the comments. You have to get over on Whatnot. It'll pop up in just a second, Connie. And you set up an account over on Whatnot. And then there'll be a little box. Every time you see me go get in the giveaway, a little box pops up, and all you have to do is click that, and it says you're in the giveaway. So every 10 minutes, people are getting seeds. We're going to be giving away adapters too. So guys, remind me, when this one's over, the next one we'll give away an adapter. We'll give away an adapter and some seeds, okay? All right, we're going to put together one box. I heard some people say they wanted a kit. Okay, thank you. Yes, love that option. Let's put together a kit. I've only got a couple of these because I put those in my shop, and we've been having people buy these left and right. So I'm putting one of these microgreen growers in here. I'm going to show you that real quick. And we sold like a lot of those, but I got a couple of those, and then we'll do some Quickfire. So if you guys get ready, get your fingers ready and pay attention. We're going to be raffling off a bunch of those. We're going to auction them off. We're going to start them at $1. All right. Let's see. For those of you who bought one last week, did you mail it off yet? Everything from last week has been mailed off. Everything from last week was mailed off by Monday. So you should be getting it very soon. I'd say about 90% of them have already arrived. And who was that? Let's see, Lady Luck, yeah. And then a couple of people, you have to be careful and watch if your credit card didn't go through. I'm not saying yours didn't, but a couple of people, they won the auction and their card wasn't right. Something wasn't working with it. Then I don't even get a label. 50 seconds to get in the giveaway, guys. All right. When the giveaway's going, right here, this is a microgreen grower. That's what you see us growing the peas with. You can grow peas. You can grow sprouts for your bean sprouts for stir fries. Just use mung beans or corn shoots. And you don't need any nutrients or my adapters or anything for this. That's why I love these. I just take the speckled peas and put it in here and soak it overnight. And the next night I come over and pour them into here without the bag, right? And then rinse it a couple times a day. Once the roots start growing out the bottom, then you don't wet the top anymore. I got videos about this, guys. If you get lost on anything, you're going to go over to my YouTube channel. All of these are going to have this QR code that you're going to scan. Here goes the drawing. Here goes the winner. This one QR code will take you to my videos that you see up behind me. That's an air, bro. I know. I see your name when I mail your stuff off, and I keep forgetting, but congratulations. This will take you to a video. These are just short clips, right? These will have my full videos on YouTube. So you just have to click that, scan that, you go over there. This one has my Amazon store. So I'm getting you a starter kit. Once you get started and you get the hang of it, you're going to want to go ahead and get more clay pebbles and get started with that, right? But you're going to get hooked, and you're going to want to do a bunch of them. So you're going to want to go ahead and check that out and just buy it in bulk. We're going to get you started with some nutrients. This is enough to make 5 gallons. And you saw it here. If you were here from the very beginning, you saw me mixing it up. I just took the gallon jug, right? And I put 1 teaspoon in there. That's how simple it was. So you got enough to make 5 jugs with that. How much is the kit? We're going to start at $5 if nobody pre-bids. These right here, we're going to put 1 of each of these. These are $19.99 on Etsy. I just crossed 10,000 sales on Etsy, right? These are $19.99 a piece. We're going to start the bidding at $5 here. You get both of those. That's a wide mouth and a regular mouth. This is the refillable one. This is the refillable that fits your classic Coke bottles. Then where's my refillable one for? The ones that you saw us putting together, I used them. Here we go. I got a bottle. This for the long neck bottles. This for the ones that you see where we're refilling with the amaranth and all that. Remind me, like I said, I'm going to find one of those that aren't full, and I'm going to show you how to refill it. All right. So that's a refillable for the long neck. This is the Gatorade one that fits the Gatorade bottles, and it also fits these huge bottles. This one right here behind me. Let's see, not this one, back over there when we were switched around, has a Gatorade bottle or a V8 bottle. All right, so just about all your juice bottles, just take a look at them and see if they have a lid about like that. That most likely will fit it. This is the ones that we started with. I'm gonna put 2 of those in there. This fits those. We did a lot of these in the beginning because everybody's got like this, and you buy like a 6-pack at a time, right? Or 8-pack or whatever. Sometimes people buy 12, 24. So we figured people have a lot of those. We're gonna throw a couple of those in there. All right, now the seeds, we've got peas. There's my little box. We'll put it in here so you can see it. Speckled peas, cilantro. We got top soy. Like you see, it's transplanting back there. We got cinnamon flavored basil, garden cress. That's one of the healthiest ones for you. Red arrow radish, this monster right back here. That's the easiest one to grow too. You guys, this will sprout in 4 to 5 days. I mean, it'll sprout in overnight. 4 to 5 days, you're going to have little tiny microgreens that you can start harvesting on. This is amaranth. This for these monsters over here. This real bright red one, the one that we had back there. And this is mustard flavored or wasabi flavored mustard greens. This is a spicy one. All right. That's all going to go in there. And like I said, you get the little, this is a sticker. You can peel it off and stick it on the notebook, your refrigerator or whatever. So you always have that little code to go back and check. All right. We'll pop that in there. We're going to start this at $5. Every time somebody bids, we're going to throw more seeds in here. You're going to get free seeds, free seeds, free seeds. All right. If it goes over $50, we have a little wheel back here that we can spin where you can win extra stuff. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Alrighty, guys. Let me find this. See if people didn't make any pre-bids. All right, somebody pre-bid up to 13. So this one's going to start at 13. When we're done with this, we're going to put another one together really quick. And I'm not going to explain all the different adapters. You guys just saw it. You don't want to hear me do that 10 times, right? So we're going to put it together another box really quick, and I won't explain it. So we're going to go through this one, and the next one will start at 5 if nobody does a pre-bid. Ready? Give me 1 second. All right, starting bid, $5. Go. 17, 19, 21, 31. More seeds, more seeds. That's the amaranth. That's Crest. Radish. Everybody wants radish. Oh, $50. We're going to spin the wheel. Y'all are going to see something special. Tatsoi, tatsoi. Cilantro. More cilantro. So you can make all kinds of salsa. Mustard flavor wasabi. 56. A little more Crest. Where are we at? 4, 3, 2, 1. 61. Somebody sniped. Somebody got in there. Oh, and we're going to get another giveaway going too. How about that? We're going to have all kinds of things going. 4, 3, 2, 1. 66. Somebody got another one. How about another peas? Throw another sweet pea in there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's winning that? Holly? Holly, congratulations. Guys, let me get a giveaway going. Put your seeds in here. All right, all kinds of special stuff. I'm going to spin a wheel since it went over $50. Twizzlers. I got all kind of candy that I bought from some other vendors here on Whatnot. Do you want Twizzlers, Holly, or would you like Nerd gummy clusters? Let me know if you want one of those in there. I'll toss that in there. Twizzlers. You got it. All right. And since it went over $50, if the words are in your ways, guys, all you got to do is swipe your screen, and it'll swipe the words out of the way. And then if you want to see that again, you can swipe it back when we're bidding. But here we go. This is for Holly. And then we're going to put another box together really quick, guys. Where we at? Oh, my God, that's the best one. Right off the bat. You got 3 extra adapters. All right, so Holly's got Holly, I'm going to throw you an extra hybrid in. That's $19.99. I'll throw you another refillable and another one of the Coke bottles. So that's a great first box. All right, guys, we're going to put the other one just like that. Thank you, Holly. And everyone, no problem. Yeah, thank you. We're gonna put together. We're gonna do a couple of these, and then we're gonna do Quickfire, which will just be individual. And also, y'all let me know in the comments. I've been doing this for a couple of months, and it seems like everybody likes a variety where they get all the different adapters. That way, whatever they got in the recycling bin, you know, they're gonna find an adapter for it. But if you guys want just like hybrids, if you want me to put like 5 of these in with nothing else, then we can make a couple up like that. But so far I've heard everybody just likes a variety. I've had a couple of people ask me for just the wide mouths or something like that, because we know gardening, we know a lot of preppers and we know a lot of homesteaders and that, and some people have like a pantry full of like wide mouth mason jars. So whatever y'all need, just let us know. We'll put a couple of these together. Hey, whoever wins this one, I got gummy clusters or whatever. We'll put in there. All right. All right. You guys know what goes in here. This microgreen grower, right? So you can grow the peas. Look at this, guys. See that? YouTube, Facebook. Get roots on that. Try not to get water everywhere. Isn't that cool? You want to get your kids interested in gardening? Do something like that. They can pinch those off, and it tastes like peas. Right? Isn't this awesome? Look how easy that was. And this is what the microgreen growers are charging you buku money when you go out to farmers markets and that, right? Or if you see it in Whole Foods and Fresh Market and things. The chefs throw that on your plate, they charge you an extra $10. All right, so you get that. That's what I used to grow that. We'll get you started with the hydrogen. Enough nutrients for 5 gallons. Your 2 hybrids. The refillable long neck bottles. We're going to refill one of those. The refillable for the plastic bottle. The Gatorade. Where's my Gatorade? The Gatorade. And let's do 2 of these. There we go. Holly won the extra ones on the last one. Cilantro, top soy, cinnamon flavored basil, speckled peas right up there, right? Crest, the radish right there, amaranth right here behind me, and wasabi flavored mustard greens. Hey, pre-bid. This is going to start at $5. Nobody did a pre-bid. All right. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Cilantro. It's going to go over 50. We're going to spin the wheel. Somebody's going to spin the wheel. 54. I'll throw a couple more because I missed. Am I caught up? Where are we at? 5, 4, no, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Somebody sniped. Somebody else got one. 2 more bids. Another bid. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, somebody got another bid. More peas. How's that? 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, there's another one. I'll get to your questions in a minute. Tatsoy. I don't want to miss the bids in that. So I'll get to the question in a minute. 3, 2, 1. Who's winning? Leslie, congratulations. There's another one, Leslie. That's a radish, in case I missed. Let's see. Can I see the peas growing if you have some? Can you see the peas growing? Yeah, right here. different stages. This is ready to harvest. That you can harvest this at any stage. I like to grow mine out, so I have a lot of extra stuff that I can throw into my compost pile. Thanks, Leslie. Nah. Hey, Leslie, we get to spin the wheel. Here, you get the nerd clusters that too, or would you like Twizzlers? I got Twizzlers too. Yeah. The seeds. All right, let's spin the wheel too. Let me get your number on here before I forget. All right, let's see what you get. Ready? Woo! Where we at? Blue. You get extra leca. More hydrogen. You get a whole another bag of hydrogen. So now you can set up a couple more bowls with all those adapters and that. I'll put that into a bigger box. Nice. Y'all want one more kit, or are you ready for some Quickfire ones? Good one. Yeah, that was a good one. Did I miss a giveaway, guys? Quickfire. All right, let's do some Quickfire. Well, we're doing a Quickfire. Guys, I'm going to give away that one. You know what? Instead of wasting boxes, because if y'all get more, all right, this is how the Quickfire is going to work. First, our giveaway, the hybrid. This one sell for $19.99 on Etsy. All right, that's going to be a giveaway. You got some top soy. All right, giveaway adapter number one. Ready? The giveaway will be right up there. YouTube, Facebook, you got to click over to Whatnot to get in the giveaway. It's starting right now, 5 minutes. And every 10 minutes, we're going to have it. There's a little gnome pops up. I started. That's the giveaway. All right. All right. So if we do this Quickfire, let's say we do this. I'm going to put in a little bag, put the number on it. If you notice shipping down below when you start bidding, for this, it would probably be about $4, somewhere around that, right? And another one, it'll start to add up, like $2 will be the next one. What they do is box it. So if you win one, they bundle it. And if you win two, we add the weight. And then when you get over 921, what they do, here's the giveaway. We got it going right now, guys. This one box, if you go up to USPS, the box that we've been putting together, this box, you can Google this right now if you guys have used it. Medium flat rate box at USPS. This one box is like $21, right? Here on Whatnot, you're only paying $9.21. So if we go ahead and bundle all of these together, and these are 3 ounces a piece, I think I can fit about 15 or 20 of these into here. So it'll go up $5, $4, $2 or something. When it reaches $9.21, it stops, and you should see free shipping down there. So the more you bid, you can start filling up a box. And then once it like reaches 5 pounds, which I don't think you're going to reach 5 pounds with these, then it resets. So once you get to $9, it kind of maxes out shipping because we can stick them into a flat rate box. The large flat rate box that's a little bigger than this, USPS, is $29.99. You're only going to pay $9.21 here. So if you guys bid on more than one of these, they'll start bundling. So keep an eye on the shipping. And if the shipping doesn't reset, if it doesn't like go to zero after 2 or 3 of them, go ahead and like leave the stream and come back in, and it should get it right. All right. So we're going to do this. We're going to put some of these together. I'm going to put some seeds in these too. This is something, if you're on my Etsy, I just went over 10,000 sales. they don't get seeds over there. You guys are getting something special over here. All right. And you're getting a great price. Like I said, I sell these for $19.99 over there. This would be number one. We're going to do this. We're going to say this adapter. Let's just start like an example with, we're going to put tatsoi and the basil, the cinnamon flavor basil. Okay. And then what we're going to do is put it up here and say, let me find it. You can have five seconds. So everybody get their fingers ready. You put on sudden death, 5 seconds. All right, ready, set, go. And it goes 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Von, 26. 26 is a lot. I'm going to give you 2 of those for that. All right. And the seeds. All right, so keep an eye on your shipping if you want any more. Let me move this scale for a second so we get going. All right, this number 2. Let's do cilantro and the speckled peas that you see us growing back here. All right, this will be number 2. Ready, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's that, Mary? Congratulations. Yay! Yeah, you got one. And y'all look, let me know. I'm going to do a couple of these hybrids. This is our most popular one. Holler in the chat if I see it in the chat if you want the wide, or if you want the Gatorade, or if you want the refillable. And we'll switch up a little bit, all right? We're going to do a couple of the hybrids first. Hybrid number 3. Radish and amaranth. That's the radish right there. That's the amaranth right there. All right. Oh, giveaway. Cheryl, you won an adapter. You won that adapter and some tatsoi. All right, here we go. Get your fingers ready. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. FDLR fam. Congratulations. The seeds. Number 3. Guys, I'll answer questions in just a second. We're going through like, woohoo! Does a hybrid, let's see, wide and regular mouth mason jars? Yes. This one that we're doing fits regular mouth. All right. Thanks, Mike. No problem. Thank you. And then this one fits the wide mouth. It's what we used to drink sweet tea, right? If you guys watch, there's peas back there. We're doing like a load of peas. We do that in these trays. Right. I'll get back to Quickfire. Here, guys. I'm going to switch you guys. YouTube, Facebook, you can't see this, but I'm going to switch you guys. My whatnot crew. Here's the downspouts that we grew last week, right? And look, here's the peas. Remember I showed you guys how we put it in here? We just left this up here. We haven't been doing anything to it. See that? How easy is that? And that's in that big white tray. You guys saw me doing that last week? And I came over here and put it up on this rack. It's just been sitting there. See, it's still got a lot of water. There, look at this amaranth. There's a bunch of radish. Hey, let me hit run next here and see if another one. No, I'm going to go put some seeds in it. All right, let's switch back. Switch. I want a tray. All righty, we can put a tray together. Let me do a couple more of these quick fires. All right. Let me do a couple more of these quick fires. What number were we on? 4, right? And what's everybody? I bid accidentally on that last week on my time here. Bon. Oh, you bid accidentally on it? I want a tray. All right. The hybrid again. And we do radish and the mustard flavor wasabi on this one. All right. Ready? Get your fingers ready. Set. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cheryl, congratulations. Congrats. You want to keep going with the regular mouth hybrid, or you want me to do a couple of the wide mouth? Yes, refillable, please, wide mouth. All right, let's do a wide mouth. Number 5. We'll do this one with tatsoi and our basil. Guys, this is not your regular basil that you make pesto in that with. This has a cinnamon flavor to it. It's pretty cool. And this is going to be a wide mouth with both of these. Ready, steady, go. False start, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding. Lila, congratulations. Here, let's get another one just like that. Speckled peas and tatsoi. Here, how about we'll throw in cilantro too. All right, in a wide mouth. Cinnamon basil, wow. Yeah, give it a try. It's pretty cool. All right, get your fingers ready, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deacidifier. Did I say that right? Congratulations. All right, wide mouth. Wide mouth. Radish. And our amaranth. Remember the amaranth? This real bright red one. Radish, amaranth, and the wide mouth hybrid, which also fits the plastic Coke bottles. Get your fingers ready. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. FDR fam. Congratulations. Yeah, these are bundled together. So I'll take it out of this plastic bag and we'll put it in a box. Here, I got one more. Let's do crest, radish, and cilantro. And this. Ready? There's 3 with this one. Ready? Get your fingers ready. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Same one. You won again. Awesome. And we're going to get a giveaway going. Hey, you won a couple. I'm going to throw you another tatsoi in there, all right? How about another radish? I'm sorry, I'll stop bidding. Nah, that's all right. That's what it's here for. Here's my pen. All right, how about some more seeds, guys? Giveaway. Like I said, every 10 minutes there's giveaways. Ready? Get in the giveaway right now. And let me put these bags over there and we'll get the refillables. Who wants some refillables? we'll do a couple of refillables. All right, everybody getting in the giveaway? Get in the giveaway. It's free seeds. Guys, these microgreen seeds. But look. All right, this is like our tatsoi, right? Look how many seeds are in there. You go get a packet of seeds up at Home Depot or Lowe's, you don't get that many seeds, all right? Each one of those is a plant. See that on the screen right there? Each one can grow out a plant. That's your tatsoi. That's right here. So how many plants? That's enough for you and your family and your neighbors, right? So that's what's coming in these packs. When you get in that giveaway, you're going to get eight of those. Even the ones that are small. Look at that, amaranth and basil. These look like tiny, like there's not much in there, right? But if you guys haven't gardened before, that's a load of seeds. That's a bunch of plants. Each one of those can make a whole basil plant or a whole amaranth plant. Believe it or not, that little bit right there is what we did. Here, let me show you this real quick. We'll get the refillables going, guys. I run my mouth too much. This guy, I want to show you this guy because if you guys have been coming in here week after week, you've seen this when we first started a couple months ago. These were just little baby microgreens, and we keep refilling them. That's the refillable one in the middle there. That's the little brown beer bottle, right? This guy's gotten so tall. Notice that one right up there? He's touching the light. It's getting so big. And he touched the light today, and it just burned a little tip off there. So this thing is still growing. You can see it's still growing and getting bigger. And this is because all we got to do is take that out and refill it. And I'll show you if I can find one of these that needs to be refilled. There you go. Just watch the video up here. This is where I'm checking it out. When they get to that point, uncover it, right? You can see the top's dry, the bottom's wet. That's what you want. See the roots go down, and it keeps the top dry, cuts down on your mildew issues, and then you just set it and forget it. It's awesome. Where do I find the videos? If you buy anything, I put one of these into the box, and this QR code, you scan that, you can go, it'll take you to Keep On Growing on YouTube, Facebook, and this will take you to a playlist that has all these videos. This is just short clips. These are long form videos. There's dozens of them showing you how to use these adapters. And then this one over here will be to my Amazon store, which will be where you need to get more of the hydrogen or the clay pebbles or the nutrients in that. I want the water adapter too. Okay, cool. All right, let's do this. Well, I have this right here. This is the amaranth, and this is the basil, and this is a refillable one. All right. We get another one started here. 5 seconds. Ready? Get your fingers ready. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lila, again, congratulations. This will get bundled with the other stuff. I just got to put it in a little bag so I can keep track of them. But keep an eye on your shipping there and see it as you purchase more. The shipping should go down until it say free shipping. Number 9. Congratulations. Thank you. No problem. Thank you. I want to see what y'all are growing too. I have a Facebook group. People jump in there. Show us what you're growing. All right. Let's do the radish. Y'all want radish like that, right? And Crest. This one's really healthy. And one of the refillables. Will these work? Self-watering indoor tropical plants. You can give it a try. I've been growing him for like, that one's probably going on about 2 months. All righty, get your fingers ready, set, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good pickup. The real body by diddy. Cool, you got one. Giveaway. Deliciously. I'm going to mess up all of these. Bo Diddley. Okay, Bo Diddley. I'll be in the Facebook group too. Awesome. Yeah, I want to see y'all there. And if you guys have any questions about this, just post it in the Facebook group. There's a lot of fantastic, Deb Barnes that was in here. There's a lot of fantastic people that are in that group and they like helping other people out. I've got like hundreds of thousands of followers on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. So I'm all over the place. And sometimes I can't get to the group all the time. My wife moderates it. And there's people in there that are doing the same stuff. They've got these, they're growing in their own way. They're experimenting with other stuff. And you just post a question and they all love helping each other. Speckled peas, radish. Here we're going to do the mustard flavor wasabi too. This one I have 3 and the refillable adapter. All right, get your fingers ready. Set, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leslie, congratulations. So you see, Leslie, that went up so big, kind of high. I'm going to throw you an extra tot soy in there. If I can fit this one in, I'm going to throw an extra one in there for you. So you won 2. It'll fit. All right. You want more Quickfire? Want more Quickfire? Or do you want me to put together another kit, like with the hydrogen and the lec and all that? I think somebody said they wanted a tray. I got a couple of trays down there too, if anybody wants. Or you want to continue the Quickfire? This is all up to you. This y'all show. Let me see. Tray, kit, tray, kit. All right, we'll do one with the kit. Let me see if I got a big box. And if anybody, this is out there, but if anybody likes Guardians of the Galaxy, I've got an action figure. I like supporting other people that are here on Whatnot, and I've been in some of them, and I bought a bunch of brand new toys. And if nobody wants it, I'm just going to take it up for Toys for Tot. But I got Star-Lord. I got a couple of action figures of that, and I got a couple of Adam Warlock. If anybody wants that, let me know. I'll toss it in a box. I think the tray we're going to have to use, we're going to have to go with a large. It will not fit inside of that little one. Join, tray. You know what, too? I could hold them on till we get closer to Christmas, maybe like Black Friday, and I'll bring them out and like put them up for $1 or something. All right, so this is going to be the tray you guys saw. I show you, I grow a lot of microgreens and the pea shoots. We love them. I grow them out really big so that we can use the organic matter because I'm not using any nutrients, right? So you can grow them out short and just start over. Or if you can't get to them, you can let them keep growing, right? It doesn't take any nutrients in that. And this one is about 4 or 5 days later than that one, right? Still growing, no nutrients. So you're not going to want to eat all of this. This gets kind of woody down here, gets tough. But up here, all these little tendrils and that, look at that, right? Isn't that cool? See, the longer you let it go, the more tendrils you get. You put that on your plate. You can cook a steak and potatoes and that, and you throw a handful of that on it, like garnish. People will freak out and tell them to eat it. But then from here down, this can go into your compost pile. So if you guys are gardening too, and you need organic matter in your compost, this is free. This is just the seed, and it took power from the sun. And all you have is water, and you've got organic matter that you can toss in your compost pile. You don't need to do that, but I figure it's free, so I let mine grow, and I just get free organic matter put in there. All right, we're going to get a giveaway when I put this together. So everybody's just hanging out in here. Don't get distracted by this. Go ahead and get in the giveaway, and I'll put this together. We're going to put all the same adapters. Giveaway's going, guys. YouTube, Facebook, you got to click the link that I've got in the comments. Here, I'll drop it again. paste. I'm new here. You new here? All right. Here's the link. I'm going to drop it. And you go on over to Whatnot. We're over on Whatnot putting these together. And if you guys are over on YouTube, Facebook, you can go click the link and check out my other videos. And there's a link to my Etsy store. And that kit that we're putting together, I've got it inside my Etsy store if you want to just buy that. But you don't get all the extra seeds and everything that we're throwing in and all the goodies. But if you just want to do that and you want to get on Whatnot, you can. If you get on Whatnot, you get $15 to shop with. So you can go in my shop and you can look for that kit and you get 15 bucks off of that. And that's about the best I can do as far as like deals go. If I give you like $15 off of that. All right, so we're gonna put one of these in. This tray has a bottom. You guys saw me basically just use this, right? I don't use this bottom tray. You can totally use the bottom tray. What I have, I can switch y'all back around. You guys over here on YouTube and Facebook, you can't see. I took this and took, here we go, net cups or those little painter points. You can use anything that keeps it up off the bottom. Now I just put those in. I got that big plastic container, that tote from the Dollar General for a couple of bucks. So you can get them started like this if you want, right? But you can't get, the roots can't get that big in here, right? There's only that much space, so you're only going to get so much growth. If you just want to grow them this big, this works totally fine. Then you can take it if you want to grow them out like I do and get it a little deeper. Just take it out of here and grab that. My YouTube and Facebook friends couldn't see. If you want to grow it out a little bigger, see YouTube, Facebook. And I just put that white tray. I don't know if you can see a little yellow stands that they're on. And I just set it in there. See all that? You can get a lot more root mass in there, right? That's how you get to grow it bigger and bigger. But that's where I got these. These come as a set. So I'm going to give you that. And you can totally just do it with that. You want a whole kit with all this stuff? We'll put your hydrogen in there, your leca. We've got enough for 5 gallons, right? And then we'll get all your adapters. You want the adapters too? Whoa. Oop, I'm still on Facebook. First timers. All right, back on Whatnot. I grow speckled peas and they're awesome. Yum. Who's that? Is that Deb? Yeah, Deb. Isn't that awesome? All right. The 2 adapters. The refillable. That's for the long necks. That's going to be in here. You guys are going to have everything in this box. Right. The refillable for the plastic bottles. You got the Gatorade and 2 of these bottle adapters. Just about anything that's inside your recycling bin, you're going to have an adapter for. And then we're going to get your seeds about out of breath. Cilantro, basil, top soy, speckled peas, crest, radish, amaranth, and your mustard flavor wasabi. We'll start this at $5. If nobody pre-bid, let me check it out real quick. Pre-bid. Large. Let's get this ready. All right. Got to take it off sudden death. All right, guys. Every time somebody bids, we throw in more seeds. Ready, set, go. $5. Trying to keep up. Trying to keep up. Oh, we got a winner going. I'll check you out the winner in a second. I want to keep up here. Congratulations. Who wants some seeds? Where are we at? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, we're getting close to 100. We're going to go ahead and spin the wheel twice so you get to spin the wheel. Win some extra stuff. Who won that? Lynn, congratulations. 93. You're close enough to 100. We're going to spin that wheel twice. Also, Lynn, you want candy? This isn't Halloween candy. This is candy that I bought from another, what you call it? Ooh, I got trolley, sour electric, and sweet tart ropes. Do you like any of that? Just holler out in the chat if you want that. With your seeds. On a diet. Okay, that's all right. Let's spin the wheel then. I buy this from other ones than that. I don't eat all of this, to be honest. And I use 0 sugar with stevia, so I understand too. All right, Deb, let's spin the wheel. Let me do this. See if I can put it up here. There we go. It's a little higher. Ready? You get 2 spins. That was like 100. What is it? Blue? What's blue? You get an extra adapter. One more. Green. 3. You get 3. You get 4 extra adapters, Lynn. Let me go grab a couple down there. You get that one. That's going to be extra, right? All right, extra. Both hybrids. Extra. Gatorade. And we'll put you extra Coke bottle one. So you get 4 extra ones in there. I'll get that packed nicer for you. Awesome pickup. Y'all want another one? Another one with the tray? Let me know if you want another, say, tray, or if you want back to the Quickfire where we just raffle off a couple of these. I'll just go through what we got up there. We've got some for tomorrow too. Tray. One more tray? We'll do one more tray. Wait, yeah, I got one. Let me check if I got it. Tray. All right, one more tray. Big box. Hey guys, you know those microgreen growers? I do videos and I poke fun at them. Say how easy stuff is, but if they're trying to grow and they're trying to sell, one of the things they try to sell is restaurants. Restaurants love those pea shoots that grow in these trays. You guys see how easy that is? If you live in a city where there's a lot of like trendy little restaurants and that, you could grow some of these other ones like amaranth, but you could probably make a living off of just selling pea shoots to all these. Just go in there, just like I said, I showed them the little pea shoot with the tendrils and then toss it, let them taste them. It tastes like peas. You probably start a business just doing those. And unlike your other microgreens, now the stuff that we use, we're going to throw this in. This, you can clean it and use it over and over again. I've got some videos on my channel about that. But if you're running a business, most of them, 99% of them are using soil, and they grow the microgreens. They trim them off, they harvest them, they sell them, and then they have to compost it, or they toss it out in their yard, and then they start over and they buy more soil. And if you're running a business, if you can make a business out of just selling these to chefs, this and bean sprouts, corn shoots, they have little tiny corn shoots, and they could put that on a plate. Somebody could bite it. It's like biting into sugar. You can sell them on that. You wouldn't even need to have any kind of soil or any kind of medium. You just grow those over and over, harvest it, toss that in your own compost pile, but you don't need to reuse it and just keep growing it over and over again, not use any grow medium and not use any nutrients. That's where two of the big costs are as you're a microgreen growing. You guys could do it for like next to nothing if you grow it that way. I heard the gnome. The gnome has spoken. I'll get a giveaway going. I got my stuff packed on here. Got the tray, the green one. I'll put that under there because it's heavy. I don't want to put it on top of that, all right? You got your nutrients. Enough to make 5 gallons. It's the easy way, right? Giveaway. Remind me on the next one and we'll do an adapter giveaway, okay? Here's seeds again. Ready, go. Get in the giveaway. All right, one more large box here. Large flat rate box. Your 2 hybrids. The Gatorade. I had the other adapters up here, but Lynn won them. Won the extras. So that's your refillable, right? For your long neck glass bottles. That's your refillable for these. Everybody's got a bunch of those sitting around. And 2 more of those. Those are your Coke bottles. They're going just that easy. This is how easy it is, folks. Right? All right. Here's this. You know what? Every time I pack it too, I'll put this in. It's got a QR code. It's going to take you to all these videos, show you what to do, and a QR code for my Amazon store where you can find more of this stuff. All right. Ready? That's the seeds we're going to get started with. You guys have heard me say what all these are: top soy, amaranth, crest, radish, right? Every time somebody bids, I'm going to put some more in there. Can you guys see that? All right. Bidding starts at $5. And let's go now. $5. Crest. One down. We're at over 50. We're going to spin the wheel. It's going to be fun. More crest, more radish, more peas. Where are we at? 74. This one tried to get away. More radish. How about amaranth? 3, 2, 1. Where are we at? 10. Oh, somebody got in there again. Some more peas. 4, 3, 2, 1. I got another amaranth there for you. Who is that? Holly. Congratulations. Holly, we're going to spin the wheel. Here's all your seeds. Even if you don't grow microgreens, that's enough seeds to start your garden, right? All right, Holly, you get to spin the wheel. No. Here we go. Oh, I'm growing. Awesome. Oh, what is that? We'll need a judge. Is that blue or green? I don't want to touch it. Blue. You get more hydrogen. Cool. You get another bag of hydrogen. I'm going to throw you another adapter in there too. Because this is fun. No, you're welcome. Thank you. Alrighty, guys. What do you want? Another kit, or you want a couple of Quickfires? Let's see what I got. I got some Gatorade ones here. I got a couple of defects. Kit without the tray. All right, a kit without the tray. I got a couple of defects if anybody wants. See these? We had a power outage and they didn't finish the top layer. So there's like a solid layer that goes around the top. So these are running and the power went off. Right? But they still work. Yeah, that's a refillable. This goes on large. And it still fits on the Coke bottle. Here goes a giveaway. 31 entries. Deb Barnes, you want some more seeds? Congratulations. You guys want me to run this? Hybrids are cool. Deb's one that's in our group. She helps a lot of people out. She's awesome. And Deb, we've been thinking about you in that too. I know you're going through a lot. I'm a defect. It's all good. Look, don't bid too high on these guys. Somebody want them for like $5 or something? I don't want this to go up like 50, 60 bucks or anything. So can I put it on and then somebody just hit it for like $5, you know, somewhere around there? I think I had a thing that said defects. I don't have a defect. Let's see, quality listing. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna import. I've got the, see if it'll import it. It might not. Inactive. Let me see if I can add it to the show. All right, it says it's adding. All right, here it says, it'll say box of defects. Yes, we do, but defect doesn't bother me. Okay, all right, guys, don't bid too high. Okay, ready? It's going to be these three defects here, 15 seconds. Here, I'm going to put it on sudden death, and I'm going to put on 3 seconds, okay? Ready? Here we go. That's the defects. Okay, Deb, you want it? Deb, I'm going to throw you some seeds in there. Radish and more top soy. Good job. That's cool. A couple people won last week. They had a box. There was like 12 of them in there. Deb, you want any candy? I can't keep track of how many people want candy and all that. Let me know if you want any like Twizzlers, or I got Twizzlers, gummy ropes, I got Nerds, all kinds of stuff. So Twizzlers, those are pretty good. All right, somebody said a kit without the tray. Did you guys still want the microgreen grower? No, thank you. Like I said, thank you for all you do too. Thank you, really appreciate it. Auto rung again. Twix. Twizzlers. Yeah, Twix. Twix are good too. Another giveaway. Hey. Are y'all wanting the microgreen grower? Somebody said microgreen grower. So you want that in this one too? Join through a share link. Awesome. Thank you. All right. Giveaway. Hey, so I'm going to do another adapter for giveaway, right? I get this is adapter. That's going to have radish. That's that guy. All right, ready to get in the giveaway? Start giveaway now. Ready, go. That's giveaway number 2 for the adapter. All right, we've got this. Let's see what we got left. I've got hydrogen, the clay pebbles. You guys see the videos of us putting stuff together. Look, this one we transplanted out to bigger containers. There's a bunch of basil and broccoli, little tiny amaranth. See all these downspouts? That's what we showed you over there. Little tiny ones. This is a continuous harvest system where you keep the process going over and over again. You got enough nutrients for 5 gallons. Got 2 hybrid adapters. We got your long neck bottle refillable, your plastic bottle refillable. Got your Gatorade, whatever you are wanting to give us. Oh, thank you very much. And 2 of your Coke bottle ones. Like I said, this one has a mix so that whatever you have like in your recycling bin, you're going to find something for it. But if you guys want me to put one together with like just Gatorade bottles or just the refillables, let me know and we can do that too. All right. There's a little card, has a QR code. That's got all the videos on it. And here goes the seeds. Got peas, tatsoi, basil, cilantro, crest, radish, amaranth, and wasabi flavored mustard greens. We're going to start the bid at $5. If I can find it. Here we go. Every time somebody bids, you get more seeds. Let's see, we're on sudden death. No, we're not going to be on sudden death. And let's see. Here we go. $5. On with the seeds. Amaranth, more radish, cress, peas. Over 50. We're going to spin the wheel. Somebody get to spin the wheel. Gave away a lot of free stuff. Cilantro. Oh, I lost one. Radish. We're at 67. More of the mustard. Wasabi. 3, 2, 1. Who won? Julie. Congratulations. All right, Julie, we spin the wheel. Can y'all see that? No more interference. Ready, go. Where are we at? What is that, yellow? You get 2 free adapters. Julie, you get 2 free adapters. Let's see, I got a Gatorade and another Coke bottle. Got extras. What box is that? Congrats. Julie, I'm tossing Twizzlers in there. If you don't want it, just tell me take it out. I'll take it out. I like throwing little goodies in there. All right, another kit, guys. Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you very much. Another kit, or y'all want to do some quick fire? Say quick fire. You either put quick fire or kit, and I'll put some more adapters up here. Let's see when I go grab some more. And for the people who are just coming in, you see all that growing back there, right? This stuff we planted like last week. We just don't have room for everything back there. There's the peas up there. There's the downspout. We did that live on the show. Y'all let me know if you want to see me put one of these together. We've got some more peas over there. This is amaranth. Then there's a bunch of radish in that. Swoosh. Now back to the show. Oh, right there's me putting it together. That was us doing it last week right there. Selecting the winner. Congratulations, MS J-Wag. Woo! All right, y'all let me know if you want a kit or you want Quickfire. Refillable ones. What are we getting? Yes, put one together. Awesome. Join. I'd like to see some downspouts. I missed that one. Quickfire. Shared live stream. Thank you. All right, let's do a couple of Quickfire. Hey, Keely. Was Keely in there? Or is Keely over on StreamYard, YouTube? You guys, YouTube, Facebook, you need to click on the link for Whatnot and jump over here. This is where we have the giveaway and everything. All right, somebody wants a kit on Whatnot. Oh, I have to look. I didn't know she had an account. She might have put one together. All right, guys, let's do downspout real quick. All right, and then we'll get back to the quick fire. This is all part tutorial and everything too, right? So it's part of the learning experience. Once you grow these out, these microgreens, you can eat them just as they are. You can do this over and over and over again. That's what this system's for. But see that downspout? We've got one right here. You don't need to use this. Go on my channel. Keep on growing. And I grow in all kinds of different containers. You guys see milk jug? You can just put in there this little pool noodle, right? You guys saw me put together this one, this jar at the beginning of the show. See a little plant in there? We just use the biodegradable bag up there. There's like just about anything you can do. I started with the downspout because I saw Larry Hall's rain gutter grow system, and he had a gutter system with a bunch of buckets set on top. And we were growing in cracky containers like that. And my wife was like, can't you use the downspout? And I thought, oh, that'd be cool, because we had a really long porch and we could set this on our handrail. So if you look at my early videos, you see this real long handrail and it's got a bunch of these downspouts on it, right? This is how easy it is to set these up. All right, I just mixed the nutrients up. You guys saw at the beginning of the show how easy that was, right? We'll do it again. I got 1 gallon right here. All right, plain water. Get a little bit out of there. All right. MaxiGrow, General Hydroponics. If you want to grow tomatoes, peppers, and that, you're going to have to use Maxi Bloom. But if you're doing all kind of greens, all the stuff that you see back and forth there, guys, was grown just this way with this. It's got a little spoon. This is 1 teaspoon per 1 gallon. For microgreens, that's all you need. All right, put a lid on it. How easy was that? All right, that's easy. Just about anyone. My mom could do that. All right, now I'm just going to fill this up. You can see this is a gallon of water, right? Now I haven't used this downspout since last year, so I might spring a leak. We'll see. All right, once you get this filled up and you put your plants, you put microgreens in here, this will sit like the ones you saw over there. This will go for a month without you doing anything, and they'll just grow. You can come out and check on them once in a while, but you don't even have to mess with them. After they start to grow, you're going to want to keep this between 1/2 and 3/4. Don't let it go all the way down and fill it all the way back up. That's discussed on my channel. It's going to mess things up. You want to keep it between 1/2 and 3/4. And what you can do is leave one hole without a plant, and you can go ahead and pour in there, or you can just pick up your plant and refill it. We'll show you that in a second. All right, giveaway again, guys. All right, we'll get back to the auction in just 1 second. You guys are going to see how quick this is to put this together. All right, everybody else who's seen all of this already, giveaway's going. Jump in the giveaway. All right, they got something called a hydroponic cloning collar. I just use pool noodle. That was my wife's idea. She saw those, and I was spending a lot of money on hydroponic cloning collars. All I do is get a big razor blade like that. I'm going to cut a piece off of this. But just real easy to cut. All I'm going to do is take about 3/4 of an inch. Right? 1, 2, 3. We got 6 here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Just that easy. I come through with the scissors. I just cut a little notch out. Pac-Man, right? And put that in the center. Now there's a little hole in the center. Right? You can see through. That's where the plant's going to go. And it's just going to go in just like that. Look at this. I'll show you a couple of different ones. Look at all this parsley. Not parsley, cilantro. These are pretty big. Look at the roots on that cilantro already. They went to plant. They're getting away. Look at the roots on that. Each one of these will make another plant. Right? We just put it in here. Roots. You want to pick it up, see if the water's touching it. These are really long. You're not going to have to do that. Believe it or not, guys, these guys are big. I've actually took plants this big. Now, you can't do that in regular gardening, right? You want to go and pick your little plants when they're that big. Here, we'll put a couple of these in. And all that topsoil and stuff you saw growing back there, basically that's what I did, was just like that. Right? Now, me, personally, I like to grow all the same stuff in the same one, because you never know when, like, some plants use nutrients at different rates. So some people like to plant a bunch of different ones. If I have a bunch of these, I'll have like all cilantro in one, all pak choi in one. I wouldn't mix them up in the same one. I used to do that, but I found if I put the same plant in the same containers, they use the nutrients at the same rate, and it worked out a whole lot better. But see how easy that is, guys? Right? Here's some more. You can put 3, 4, 5, whatever. You can come back and thin them out if you want later. How easy is that? Look, here, I have some back over here. I'm just going to grab out of here. Right? It's more topsoil. This thing's less than a week old, and we're going to take them and transfer them. And he's going to be all right. Right there. All right, so you can use a downspout like this if you want to make these. I just cut 2-inch holes. If you want end caps, I don't make these anymore, but you can go to World Grace Project. World Grace Project. And that's a nonprofit, and she makes these. I think she's got like over 1,000 of them in stock right now. So, and she's got a great deal on them too. You get like a set of 4 for like less than $20. So she makes those. Or look at my channel, keep on growing. And before I made the end caps, I used to heat and bend the ends. I would just heat this up with a heat gun and fold the ends up. And that's what you saw on the video in here. If I can stop it at the right spot, I'll show you. But if you see my downspouts and they look kind of slanted on the ends, I just heat and bent them. But that's how easy it is, guys. That's a downspout. All right, and this is going to go over there. I'm going to set it down for a second. Get that out of the way. All right, how fun is that? Is that easy? Can everyone do that? All right, y'all let me know. You want another kit or you just want to do a couple of quick fires? And the people that are new popping in to get your microgreens growing like this, these are the adapters. This one fits your wide mouth mason jars, ball mason jars. This one fits the regular mouth. These are hybrids. We'll do some quick fires. Easy and fun. Easy and fun. And it also, oh, who won? Mary, congratulations. Fit your plastic Coke bottles. That's your refillable ones. If we can find one that needs to be refilled. Let's see. I think I refilled all of them tonight. Let me see if one over here is. Yeah, we'll do it another night, guys. I'll show you how to refill them. These guys are all, they've all got some water in it. Once in a while, one of them will be down to where we have to refill it. But that's a refillable. That's the long necks. We got the refillable for the Coke bottles. The Gatorade one. That's the one my son made. Because the Gatorade bottles are like really tough, right? And then he found out that these also fit all these big juice bottles. So that when you see, this is cranberry, there's apple, grape juice in that, right? You have something that big, you can use bigger containers. You guys, if you were here from the beginning, you saw me put one of these together in just a couple of minutes. That one's a baking dish. And that's the Gatorade. And then in just a few minutes, you guys saw me just put these together while we were talking. So if you tune in like to my next show, at the very beginning of the show, we'll be doing demos and I'll be putting them together. But this is all it is, just like you see me putting together right back there. And we put this one together in like about 2.5 minutes. All right, let's see. Got a couple quick fires. So those are all our adapters. I'll see what I got up here and we'll throw these in a quick fire, all right? Let me move these guys out of the way before I knock them over. I'll get like all excited and start pushing stuff around. All right, guys, quick fire. It bundles. I'm going to be putting them in a little bag as you bid. But if you buy more than one, the weight of these are only 3 ounces. And it'll go up to, I think, 5 pounds. You probably won't be buying 5 pounds. Refillable, pull outs, put back in without screwing them on and off. Yeah. Oh, somebody was asking about the refillable. Yeah, and that's how we grew out like this, like the amaranth to this. See how big that is? And you can see in there the green bottle. Try and spin around. Can y'all see the green bottle in the middle there? And that's how we keep it growing like this. We just, as that green bottle is empty, we pull it out, refill it, and just flip it back in there. All righty. Forgot what number we were on with the quick fire. So let me find it. All right, guys, this is going to go on. It's going to be 5 seconds. So the bidding won't go up like too high. It's going to be on 5 seconds. And if you like buy one, it's going to say like shipping is about $4 or $5. The next one will say like $2, and then it'll drop down from there. When it reaches $9.21, that's the max, up to 5 pounds. And I think you can fit about 20 of these in a box for 5 pounds. So once you hit like $9 in shipping, it won't go up higher than that. So let's go ahead and do the hybrid. I've got a hybrid right here. This $19.99 on Etsy. But like I said, on Etsy, they don't get seeds. Here, I'm going to do 3 on this one. It's the basil, the cinnamon flavored basil, tatsoi, and cilantro, and that adapter. So you get all that. Ready? Let me put it back on. Sudden death. We're going to go 5 seconds. Get your fingers ready. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Doing that. Cheryl, good pickup. $11. You got that too. Here we go. I see now number 12. Yeah, y'all just watch your shipping on that. The shipping will be down here. And after you get 1, 2, 3, it starts to go down. And then I'll say free shipping. And all of your stuff will come in like one box. So if you win a couple of these giveaway, I'll have the adapters stacked up, and I take all the seeds and put them in one bag. Somebody was confused. They thought, you know, they had like 3 and they only got 1 bag, but all of the seeds I'll pack in a one bag like that for you. I got another one. I got another hybrid here. We'll do one more there. I'll start the giveaway in 1 second. Let's do this real quick. Peas. Ooh, radish. Y'all like I want to try radish. That's easy, right? Peas are easy to grow. And this adapter. Ready? 5 seconds. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. $9. Back attack. Good pickup. Good pickup. All right. Giveaway. Every 10 minutes, we're giving stuff away. Get in the giveaway, guys. Get in the giveaway. Here you guys go. When they're distracted with the giveaway, here's another radish, amaranth, and a white hybrid. All right, ready? 5 seconds. We'll see if we can catch some people sleeping. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oop, they're on it. Cheryl, congratulations. Cheryl, 15. I'm going to toss in one of the refillable ones with that too. So you get that one and that one. We're just having fun. 14. All right, I got a Gatorade one here. Let's see, basil and cilantro, and a Gatorade. Basil, cilantro, and a Gatorade. Ready? 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Michelle, congratulations. Got 3 minutes in the giveaway, guys. If you want seeds, jump in the giveaway. Let's see, how about a refillable one? Refillable, want to do 3 on this one? Let's do radish, amaranth, and wasabi flavored mustard greens. And a refillable adapter. Ready? 5 seconds, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shirley, congratulations. I want to get some started. Yeah, that's awesome. Once you get started, you're going to be hooked. Next thing, you're going to have like microgreens all over the place. Alrighty, congratulations, Shirley. Guys, how about this refillable? Y'all want me to do a refillable? And I got one extra. Want me to throw nutrients in this one? Enough for 5 gallons. So we do a refillable and nutrients. Here, see if I don't run out. Some tot soy too. All right, ready? 5 seconds, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cheryl, again, congratulations. Let me get that in here. Now you got some nutrients. And some more seeds. All right, let me move these. We've got a couple of wide mouths. See, I've got the hybrids and need some for order. I have. Let's do a couple of these. These are our Coke bottle adapters. All right, let's do 3 of these at a time. Would that be cool? With these are easy to set up your cereal bowls, just like that. See that? Or do you need a close up? What's that? Mountain Dew, I think. I don't drink soda pop. So you can see where we've been pulling some out back here to put into the bigger containers. David, what's up, bro? David, you want some seeds? All right. With this, you can get like 3 of these set up. There's me putting in the bigger containers. All right, we're going to do 3 of these. What are we on, number 18? And what do we got? Tot soy. Can we run it? Tot soy and basil. Cinnamon flavor basil. Tot soy. 3 of the adapters. All right, ready? Set. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shirley, you got your 3 more. Congratulations. And more seeds. Y'all let me know how you like that cinnamon flavored basil. All right, 3 more. Y'all like 3 of them together? 3 more. Let's do this. Radish and amaranth. Y'all see that right there? Radish, right? See the amaranth? That big old plant we brought out? No problem. Thank you, Shirley. Ready? 3 more. And radish and amaranth. 5 seconds. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mac attack. Congratulations. Got you 3 more. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. All right, this one, Crest, basil, and radish. Crest, basil, and radish. Thank you. No, thank you, brother. And here, 3 of these. Crest, basil, and radish. Y'all let me know if you want me to do one with nutrients again. If you want to pack with nutrients. Ready? 5 seconds. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. $10. Good pickup. Ernest, congratulations. Congrats. Congrats. No problem. All right, I got one more set. You want seeds or you want nutrients with this? I'm going to do a pack with nutrients and 3 of these. Let me know real quick and I'll run it. Yes. Let's do this one with nutrients, guys. Just joined. Yes. All right, that's enough to make 5 gallons. And three of these adapters. Ready? Get your fingers ready. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lady Luck, congratulations. Got you more nutrients. Oh, what's that? Are y'all tired of giveaways? Should we do another one, or are you guys getting tired of giveaways? Never. Never. Keep them coming. All right. I just don't want you guys to get bored with it. Y'all want another adapter? You get a box. All right, adapter. This big giveaway, adapter number 3. Let's do an adapter. All right. All right, adapter, some top soy seeds. This is a giveaway, guys. Okay, getting a giveaway. That's for a free adapter. $20 on Etsy. Let's see, 9 entries. 30 people, there's 9 entries. There we go. There we go. Let me check on my friends on YouTube, Facebook. How are you guys doing over here? My guys live. How are y'all doing? How can we get the adapters? You can go on some of my other videos. Go check out Etsy. If you want to come over to Whatnot, I'll drop a link again. If you want to go to Whatnot, you get $15 to shop with if you've never been on Whatnot before. Let's see. I think I got the wrong link on there. Give me 1 second. And I grab the link. Sorry, guys, if I was dropping the wrong link in there. But if you've never been on Whatnot before, an error occurred. All right, let me try it again. All right, there it is. If you click on that link, that might be the problem why somebody didn't find the credit. You get $15 to shop with. And I put these in my shop. If you click on my icon, it'll go to my store. And I put 2 of these, which we're using to grow all this stuff and everything you see in the video. I put 2 of these for $15. You get $15 to shop with. So basically you get this free. You just got to pay for shipping and tax, if there's any tax in your state. All right, giveaways going, guys. So the people, YouTube, Facebook, click that, jump over to Whatnot here. And we've got 3 minutes in that giveaway. Let's do another quick fire here. What number were we on? 22, I think. I'll fix it if we're not. This one, our hybrid, it fits the regular mouth mason jars and the plastic Coke bottle, so you can use it for either one. Mustard, wasabi flavored mustard. It's spicy. And our basil, cinnamon basil, and hybrid adapter. Give me 1 second, guys. It's going to be 5 seconds. Auction starting now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's that de-essifer. Did I say that wrong? Congratulations. I'll throw you a couple more seeds in there too. All right. And toss you amaranth. And more of our radish. That's a radish. Radish, if you guys are new and you're just starting this, radish is the easiest one. Start with it. It's spicy. Your friends will like it. When your friends come over, cut some of that, toss it in their salad. It's awesome. All right, wide mouth. Speckle pea. We'll do a couple of speckle pea. That one looked a little light. Speckle pea and radish in the wide mouth adapter. Ready? Here we go. 5 seconds, guys. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ernest, congratulations. Good pickup. $9. Got that in seeds. Yeah, if you're on YouTube and Facebook, if you just want to go on Etsy and shop for these, you can, but I don't have the seeds and all that on there. We're not doing all the extra stuff over there. That's why I like it over here on Whatnot. We can have fun. And I think people get more excited and they're more apt to start growing if they've got, stuff with them. What number was that? 23, 24. All right, another wide mouth. Thank you. No, thank you, sir. Let's see. Radish. We'll do radish, amaranth, and the wasabi flavored mustard greens. And this. Ready? 5 seconds. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deb Barnes, congrats on the giveaway again. Who won that? Michelle? Congrats, Michelle. Good pickup. I think they got distracted with that. Congrats, $7. Awesome grab. And 3 seeds. And Deb, you're getting more seeds coming for you. We were multitasking there, weren't we? All right, what we got? Here's a refillable. Let's see. 25. Refillable. Let's do cress, basil, tatsoi, cilantro, and mustard greens. Here, let's do 5 of them and a refillable. And let's see, ready? 5 seconds. Get ready. There's 5 of them here and a refillable. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 19. de-essifer. Congratulations. I've been trying to win wasabi mustard green. Sounds amazing. It's awesome. Michelle, you haven't won any yet? You ordered something, right? Who's this? de-essifer? David May, thank you for the tip, brother. Appreciate it. I'm going to toss you an extra. That one was 19. That went up a little bit. I'm going to toss you an extra adapter in there too. All right. Thanks, David. And who said they wanted mustard greens? The wasabi. If you bought something already, just did. Okay, that one. On Whatnot, message me and remind me that you want some of the the wasabi mustard greens. I can like swap something out in your, or I'll just toss it in. Just message me. I'll toss a packet of seeds in there for it. All right, we'll do a couple more of these. Let's put the downspouts together again. You guys let me know. Michelle wants to be spicy. Yeah, they're spicy. Hey, how about, has anybody tried broccoli microgreens? Those are, you think it tastes like broccoli in that, right? But they're like surprisingly spicy. To me, they are. I'm going to do a couple more quick fires. Y'all let me know if you want me to put together a kit with microgreen grower. Hold on a second. Let me make sure I got it. Yeah, I got a couple more if we can. If not, we'll just do it tomorrow. Love broccoli. You love the broccoli? That's one of the most healthy ones for you. All right, guys. Our most popular one, the hybrid. This fits the regular mouth mason jars. First people are just popping in here. See us putting together stuff back there. And it fits your Coke bottles. Everybody's got those sitting in the recycling bin right now, right? You probably have about 2 dozen of them sitting in your recycling bin. Basil, tatsoi, amaranth. All right, 5 seconds. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good pickup, Cheryl. Awesome. Oh, what's that? That's the giveaway. Let me see if we got some more giveaways. All right. Got some more listed over here. Seeds, number 9. We've given away 8 seeds and 3 adapters so far. Ready? More seeds. The giveaway. Guys, I spent like $1,000 on seeds. All right, getting that giveaway. Let's see, refillable. I took my marker. Let's do radish, amaranth, mustard, here, and crest. All right. There's 4 and a refillable adapter. 5 seconds. Ready? Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lady Luck, congratulations. Good pickup. $9. Yeah, guys. That's a lot of seeds. That's why you want to do microgreen seeds. Don't go to Home Depot or Lowe's and grab like some of the seeds from over there, like radish. You're not going to get this many radish seeds in a packet, and it's going to cost you like $4 or $5, right? I don't know how much it costs now. So make sure you get microgreen seeds. That's a steal. There you go. And when you grow them out to like your bigger plants, like you saw us putting the stuff in the downspouts, I started out where I was going up to Home Depot and Lowe's and getting like lettuce and bringing it home and rinsing off the roots and putting it in just like you saw me do that. You can totally do that. But right now I just went to go get a couple of plants and they're running like $5.48 for a plant for each one. That's just nuts. I don't know how much they cost where you all are at. And our Lowe's up here, the garden center, they just don't take care of their plants. Most of them are gone. There used to be rows and rows. We go up spring and fall, and there'd be rows and rows of all kinds of stuff in the 6-packs and everything. And it gets up to about 100 here. It's not like over 100 like some places where y'all are at, but we get up around 100 degrees, and the feel like temperature is over 100, and they don't get out there and water them enough. And like most of the plants would like die, or you go in, they'd all be wilted. And Bonnie's, everyone put where you live in the chat. Yeah, let's hear where you at. Nebraska. Bonnie's, who supplies those plants. I didn't know this. They put their plants there on consignment. Lowe's doesn't buy all those plants and then like lose that money. Those are put there on consignment, and they're supposed to take care of the plants and sell them. And then Bonnie's comes back and sees how many were sold, and they get credit for ones that aren't in that. And if they come in and they don't sell the plants because they all died and they have to trash them, then Bonnie's is out a lot of money, or they have to say, well, you killed them. So a lot of stuff like that went on for years. And Bonnie's just said, screw it, we're not putting a bunch. They went, and all those rows, they took them down to 2 tiny little rows now. And that's all we got. And even with those 2, when we went up, a lot of times, all the plants were like all wilted and that. And I didn't want to buy them and try to nurse them back. So they're getting more expensive, and they're sorry plants. This cilantro. How many cilantro plants are in there? You just saw us pull it out and put it in that container, the Downspout, right? You saw us come through and pull these out, put them in the Downspout. What's that, like 2 cilantro plants right there? Right? How many cilantro plants are right there? How many would you get if you went up to Home Depot or Lowe's? You plant this, you can sit here, you can cut that, you can harvest that, make your salsa, put that on your tacos and everything, right? And then you plant some of these out, and each one of these will grow into a full-size plant. That's where you make your money. See, if you're growing this in soil like traditional microgreens, you can't take it this far. It's because of the refillable adapters and stuff. If you try to grow it like this, I lost another one. In soil, after a while, you're going to run into problems. You know what, guys? When I do this, I hate wasting plants. Here's our mason jar. This is a net cup, right? And I planted one in there. I just put a pool noodle in the middle, and I keep pulling plants out. Look, I just come in here. I've been taking them and sticking the roots down in here, right? So the roots go down in there. So tomorrow I can take those and go plant them out. Wonder Love, congratulations. You won some seeds. But this is all I do. This is how easy this is. See the roots down there? Right? Whatnot. See that? And this is when we're on the show and I'm doing these little explains. I keep pulling plants out. You see me put them to the side when the show's over. I put them in here. And then tomorrow when it's light, I go out and throw them in the containers out in the garden. But that's how easy it is. It's just like carefree. And as you can see, we're running out of room. You know, we've got stuff here and we've got stuff over there. So during the winter, we're going to be growing in here. We just got to set up a little small heater and just keep the temperature up. What's up, bud? All right, let's do another one. People allergic to peanuts, chickpeas, legumes are often allergies to fenugreek. Okay. My son said, oh, let's see. All right, we don't have fenugreek here. If you guys were in here like last week, we were giving away fenugreek. If anybody's got allergies to peanuts, chickpeas, legumes, they can often have allergies to fenugreek too. So be careful if you got any kind of allergies. So that's the one that had fenugreek. And we're not giving any of those away tonight. All right. I'm going to do a couple more quick fires. And if you guys want another kit put together, just put kit in the chat and we'll put it together with the clay pebbles and the nutrients and all the adapters. But we're going to do a couple of these. Appreciate it, Corey. But this one's going to be basil, radish, and amaranth. That was my son. He's helping me out. He prints these. He's the one that developed the Gatorade adapter. And He's going to be helping me. Hopefully he could take over the show sometime too. Just tuned in. What's up, Ginger? Welcome into the show. All right, the adapter, seeds, 5 seconds, guys. Ready? Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good pickup. Shirley, awesome. What number am I on? 28. Pacific Northwest. Congratulations. Yeah, and if anybody's wondering, I'm in North Florida. I said somebody was asking like where everybody's from. Where y'all around the states? It's getting cold where y'all are at. The weather over here has been beautiful. We've had like 1 day of rain in like 2 weeks, and the high's been in like the 80s and 70s, and we've been getting down. We went down to the 40s tonight or last night. Congratulations. Getting colder here. You getting cold? Yeah. All right, guys, what I got here? I just drew on myself. Largemouth, wide mouth, hybrid, basil, tatsoi, and radish. All right, ready? Got a wide mouth, basil, tatsoi, and radish. Ready, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cheryl, congratulations. I broke out my hoodie. Did you? Sugarloaf Key last night. I had a sweatshirt on. It got a little chilly for Florida. If it gets colder than that, we put socks on with our flip flops. All right, refillable. Radish, amaranth, wasabi, and the refillable. We'll see where we're at. I might have one more. Oh, I got a Gatorade over there too. What's the adapter for? Hold on 1 second here, Ginger. Let me run this and I'll tell you. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wonder Love. Got the refillable. Congratulations. Ginger. These are to turn just about any container. We've got cereal bowls. We've got baking dishes. Just about any container that hold water, you turn it into a self-watering microgreen grower. So you can grow microgreens. You can grow them out to baby greens, and then you can plant them out. If you see up here, we put them into bigger containers, and you can grow them out to full-size plants. And that's what we call our continuous harvest system, where we keep the system going over and over again. So that way you can see like the peas here. They're not all the same size, right? We planted these out. Then a couple of days later, we planted these. A couple of days later, we planted that. And here we planted these, took some of these and moved them over to bigger containers. And you can grow full-size plants. We're the Whatnot Experience. Yep. Y'all are quick. Yeah, they are. There we go. Let's see, I got one more hybrid up here. And I think I've got a couple of the Gatorade bottles. Hey, if y'all want any special seeds, let me know. I've got, this one's going to have radish, amaranth, and the wasabi. Ready? 5 seconds. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Michelle, congratulations. I'll throw you extra tatsoi. I'll throw you extra seeds in there too. Michelle, were you the one that was saying you wanted the wasabi? I think you were, right? I'm going to throw you an extra wasabi. Now you got 2 of them in there. And Ginger, did that answer? Nope, no problem. Ginger, did that answer your question? If you show up, my show next Saturday, I'm going to try and be on sometime during the week. I'm not really sure. I might even be on tomorrow night. But at the beginning of the show, I do demonstrations on how to grow all this and how to set them up. So the beginning of the show, we have some giveaways, but then we also do like demonstrations. So we're not even selling stuff for the first 20 or 30 minutes. All right, how about a couple of Gatorade? These guys fit the Gatorade bottles. They go on that easy. And then, like I said, if you find any bottles like this, V8, the apple juice bottles, a lot of the bottles fit these. And that's what we put together. You guys saw me put this together in less than 5 minutes, right? And we just cover it up like that. You guys come back next week, we'll have microgreens in here. Just like that. Hey, what number are we on? 32? All right. Let's see. Giveaway. Oh, giveaway. Ready? Giveaway's going. Get in the giveaway. All right. It's going to be the Gatorade one. Cilantro, tatsoi, basil, and radish. Let's do 4 on this one. All right. 4 seeds and the Gatorade adapter. It fits all those juice bottles and everything. Ready? 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good pickup. Shirley, congratulations. 17. I'm going to give you 2 for that. And all those seeds. If that's okay with you. There we go. And guys, the people who like bought more than one, you watch the shipping down there, and the shipping should go down. No problem. Thank you. The shipping will go down. And these are 3 ounces a piece. I don't count the seeds. When I toss them in, it might weigh a little more. I'll eat that cost. But I put these in as 3 ounces. So how many is that? Like, you can fit like 20 something in a 5 pounds, right? So the shipping will max out at $9. And then if you order more, you should see down there, it should say free shipping. All right, another Gatorade. $33. The wasabi, cilantro, amaranth, and radish. I was going to say, where'd all the seeds go? And the Gatorade. Ready? 5 seconds. Hold on, my mouse is not working. There we go. Get your fingers ready. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shirley, again. Another 17. You'll be able to give these away as gifts. I know once you all start growing a lot, you're going to be telling everyone. And y'all let me know, like, this is the greens that we have the microgreens that we have this time. Radish, I probably keep in. Tatsoi, you guys are always seeing in there. We'll probably have a couple that we'll keep in rotation. But then some other ones we'll keep switching them out. If you guys want to see something different, like we had the fenugreek that my son was talking about, we'll switch stuff out with like some broccoli All right, we'll get some broccoli. We had broccoli in a couple weeks ago. We'll get broccoli for 1 week. That way y'all can keep coming back and then keep switching out. And after you get to growing a lot, you'll be going and getting them. You'll have to get them in bulk, and I'll save you a whole lot of money. I get mine from True Leaf Market. And once you get going, like this will give you like samples. It's real helpful. You know, it's the right size pack. Once you go on over and you're just starting to grow this and you're growing them over and over again, and you decide, okay, I like cilantro and I like pak choi. I didn't really care for the amaranth or whatever. You know which ones you want. Then you can go ahead and start buying them in bulk, and they'll last you like a good while. Cilantro, guys, I had one here. Cilantro takes longer to germinate. So if you have this in tatsoi and the tatsoi springs up or the radish is like growing and these guys aren't, cilantro takes a while to germinate, but you can see we've grown cilantro right here, right? What you want to do is take it. This is what I do is I take the cilantro and I get a jar and I just crush it. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Just crush them a little bit like that. And that'll help. Some people pre-soak them too. That'll help a little too. Do you keep the seeds in the refrigerator? You can. I don't. Some people do. There are a couple different varieties that do better if you keep them refrigerated and then you toss them out. But basically all the ones that you see me growing and all of these, I don't. They're just right here, right there. And we just pack them up. I try to do things the easy way. I don't try to complicate it. That's why you guys see me with the master blend on my channel. And I was having to explain to people to get master blend and get calcium nitrate, get Epsom salt, mix it in a certain way. Here comes the winter. And with this Maxi-Grow, Candace, congratulations. You want some seeds. Let's see, what temp do you keep your greenhouse? It's not a greenhouse. It's a shade house. So it's open, whatever temperature it is outside, it's in there. It just has a shade cloth over the top, and that's it. I don't have a greenhouse. Awesome. My cilantro took forever. I'll try smashing them. Yeah, it did take a while, didn't it? That's what the parsley did too. All right, another Gatorade. And then y'all let me know if you want a different kind. Gatorade. We'll do that cilantro. Remember to squash it up. Tatsoi, basil, and radish. Spicy radish in the Gatorade one. Ready? 5 seconds, guys. Get your fingers ready. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who won? Lila. Congratulations. Another giveaway. If it gets up around 16, I'm going to give you another one too. And got one more. Giveaway. Can we just have a giveaway? 10 minutes goes by fast. Giveaway, get started, ready, go. Get in the giveaway. Get in the giveaway. All right, Gatorade, Crest, Radish, Amaranth, and Wasabi. Get in the giveaway. Did I see something? Somebody's rating a party of 6. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Y'all go check them out. Latin Treasure. I can't see, my screen's like very small. All right, guys, all those seeds. What'd I say? Crest, radish, wasabi, mustard wasabi, and red garnet amaranth, and the Gatorade adapter. 5 seconds. Ready, set, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shirley, good pickup. 13. Giveaways going, guys. The giveaway is 8 packs of seeds, 8 packs of microgreen seeds. What does Crest taste like? The Crest, it's just kind of like a bitter. It's not real bitter. It's just another green. We don't eat a whole lot of it by itself. I don't really care for the taste too much. I take it and mix it in because it's just a healthy addition. We sprinkle it in with the other stuff. What number was that? 35. Alrighty, guys. One more here. Y'all let me know if you want me to put a couple of kits together. With I got a couple of these microgreen growers left. And if not, I'll just like sell those tomorrow. But if anybody wants any of the kits, we can do one more of those before we go. All right, that's the Gatorade one. Basil, radish, amaranth, your mustard greens. All right, there's 4 packs of seeds. And your Gatorade adapter. It's going to be 5 seconds. Get your fingers ready. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lila, congratulations. So we went over 17. I'll toss you another one in. I think I've got some over there. All right, 1 minute and 40 seconds on the giveaway. Do y'all want one more kit? I didn't see. I wasn't watching the chat. Yeah, do a kit. All right, we'll put together another kit. Got a minute going on the giveaway. Let me put a box together. Oh, guys, and people who've won the giveaways tonight, what are we on? Number 10. We're on number 11. We've done 10 seed giveaways and 3 adapters. So there's been 13 giveaways. The people who won a giveaway, I take care of the shipping for that. So it's going to count like $5 towards your shipping. So if you go to like do one of these, your shipping might only look like $2. And it'll max out at $9. So if you want a giveaway, you can start. It's going to bundle it together. $5 of your shipping's already been taken care of. 30 seconds on the giveaway. What did I say? It's going to be a microgreen grower. All the stuff you need to get started. Your clay pebbles. Enough nutrients for 5 gallons. Let me see who won this. And now I'm going to get the adapters to go in here. Gem Sniper, congratulations. You won you a bunch of seeds. Right there. Hey guys, so you got your hydrogen, you got your nutrients, you got your grower. You're going to have both of your adapters, your hybrids. This is the regular mouth, and this is the wide mouth. That fits your mason jars, and the middle section fits your Coke bottles. It's your refillable one for your Coke bottle. It's your refillable one for your long neck bottles. That's what you all see growing back up here. That's your Gatorade bottle. Also fits these big juice bottles. And 2 Coke bottles. Because everybody's got a bunch of these just sitting around, right? Alright. So you get all of that. And we're going to start you with seeds. All the stuff you've seen us doing all night. Speckled peas, basil, cilantro, tatsoi, cress, radish, amaranth, and your wasabi flavored mustard greens. This is the amaranth over here, and you saw a big one back there too. All right. Thanks. Had fun. Awesome, Shirley. We'll catch you later. Christmas gifts out of the way. Awesome. All right. Much love, Shirley. We'll catch you later. All right, guys. We're going to get this started at $5. Every time somebody bids, we're going to keep throwing more seeds in here. As the bidding goes up, I just keep throwing seeds in. All right. Let's see. Starts at $5. Ready, go. $5. $17, $21. More seeds, more seeds, more seeds, more seeds. If it goes over 50, we're going to spin the wheel. And you get more free stuff. One more swipe. It'll go over 50. Over 50, somebody's going to spin the wheel. We're going to win more free stuff. 61. Here's another P. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, somebody sniped. Somebody got another one. We're at 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, somebody got another one. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lila, congratulations. We're going to spin the wheel here. Here we go. Look at all the seeds. Look at all the seeds. Right? All right. Stay right there. Somebody, I think a couple people won 3 adapters. Let's see what you win. Every time it goes over 50, we spin the wheel, guys. What's it on? Red? Nutrients. You get extra nutrients. And you got them packed up. So you get 5 more gallons free. Thank you. No, thank you. Hey, did you want sweet tart ropes? I'll toss that in yours. If you don't want it, tell me to take it out. All right. Can you show the nutrient bag again that you use? Yeah, I sure will. Number 4, no sweets. Okay, I'll pull it out. Here we go. This for YouTube and Facebook down here. And up here. Now, like I said, if you go on my channel, these are going to be in there. Another giveaway. These are going to be in there. This takes you to my channel. And you're going to see me talk a lot about Master Blend. I've been using that for 10 years. That works awesome. But you'll find a video on there that talks about nutrients. And you have to have Master Blend, calcium nitrate, Epsom salt. You have to mix it a certain way or you get nutrient lockout in that. This, you guys saw me. I was in here. We just took a gallon of water and we put a teaspoon of this in here. All of this stuff that we've been growing is just growing with this. So if you want to get started, this is the easy way to go. If you want to grow tomatoes, peppers, and everything, go check out my channel. You want to grow. We take this stuff and we make our own garden tower. It costs, what are they, $500, $600, $800, $1,000. And we get 5-gallon buckets and stack them up, drill holes in it, do it cracky style like this. There's no pumps or anything. And we grow. I have a tower like this big that just looks like it's just full of basil. I've grown kale like that and lettuce. So if you want to use this, works great for all of these. If you want to take those big containers and you want to grow out tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, squash, then you want to go ahead and use something like Master Blend. or you're gonna have to get this and get Maxi Bloom too, and use them in conjunction with each other once they start to flower. But both of them work. But I love Master Blend. I've been using that for years and years. Let me get the sweets out of there before I forget. All right, guys, one more kit. I've got an orange one like you see right there. We'll do one more kit here. Let me show you guys this one more time. Isn't that cool? If you want to try and get your kids interested in gardening, get one of these and start with peas. You don't need any nutrients, right? No grow medium. I just put it in there. You'll see me doing it up here. We're putting together the containers like this. That one's got the mason jar in it. But you see me doing the peas back there. And look, if kids see you growing that, they see the roots, they're going to go crazy. And you can show them, you know, like that. And then pick some of those off and let them taste it. It tastes like peas. That's going to get them interested in gardening. It's not going to cost you an arm and a leg either. All right, let me get the stuff together for this. This is, I think, the last microgreen grower for the night. If I get some more in tomorrow, I'll be on tomorrow. But if not, we'll get some more adapters printed up and we can just do Quickfire. I got a couple more. We'll do a couple more Quickfires after this, but let me grab this. If anybody wants the last one here. Hey, we'll get crazy on this. Let's put a ton of seeds in this one. My son helps me pack up the seeds. He's going to say, where do they all go? All right, we're going to put that microgreen grower in there. We're going to put some of your clay pebbles. Enough for 5 gallons. Let me get all the adapters. I think we've got one of each left. Got those. All right. We've got the hybrids, wide mouth, regular mouth. In the center of it fits these Coke bottles. So you can use either one on that. Versatile. Those go for $19.99 a piece on Etsy. Got your long neck bottle. This is the refillable. When it's empty, you go ahead, pull it out, refill it, pop it back in. And that's how you grow some of the plants out bigger, like this amaranth over here. Got the Coke bottle refillable, just in case you got a bunch of those laying around the house. Gatorade, works on the Gatorade bottles, and it works on these big juice bottles too. A couple of your Coke bottles. And I think I'll remember to put these in, all of them. It's got the QR code, so this takes you to my channel with all the videos, and this takes you to the Amazon store. All right, guys. We're going to start this one. This is the last one, so I'm going to put 2 cilantro, 2 basil. Or that's a tatsoi, rather. This is basil. 2 basil. 2 of those. That's a speckled pea. 2 cress. 2 radish. It's that bad boy up there. 2 of the amaranth. This packed with protein. In third world countries and that, if they're low on like cattle and beef and stuff, they grow this for protein. They use that. You can look that up, amaranth. And 2 of the wasabi flavored mustard greens. So you got 16 packs there to start. We're going to start at $5. Every time somebody bids, I'm going to throw more seeds in until we're like gone with the seeds back here. Ready? We're going to start at $5. Last one of the night, guys. If it goes over 50, we'll spin the wheel for more free stuff. Ready? Go. Oh, it's going to go 50. It's over 50. We're going to spin the wheel. Somebody's going to get free stuff. I'm going all the way around here, so it's getting a good variety of stuff. I'm going through the wasabi, radish, speckled peas. Who won there? Lila, congratulations. Throw you more tatsoi in there. 66. That means we'll spin the wheel. Awesome. That gets me excited every time I like pour it in and see all those different seeds in that. All right, let's spin the wheel. Let's see what you get. Ready? Where are we at? Blue. You get an extra adapter. Extra adapter. Let me see. Since this is the last one of the night, Lila, let me know what adapter you want. I'll throw an extra one in there. Or you can say just any. And then guys, see if there's a couple more. But I think we're about... I got a couple more. I got to check what our orders are. Wide mouth. All right, I'll get you an extra wide mouth in there. Let me see. Let me see. All right, I got a wide mouth. Got a wide mouth, and then got a couple of these left. All right, let's do giveaway. Sweet, no problem. All right, we're going to do a couple more of these. I got seeds left and this. And giveaway, one more giveaway, guys. Giveaway 12. We're going to give away 12 packets of seeds tonight. Ready? Getting the giveaway. Giveaway's going. When the giveaway's going, let's do this. I want to know which one it is. Hybrid, wasabi, amaranth, and radish. Ready? 5 seconds. Hold on 1 second. All right, get your fingers ready, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ernest, congratulations. What number are we on? 37. No problem. Thank you. Is the shipping working out for y'all? Are you seeing, after you bought a couple, are you seeing free shipping down there? Yeah, congrats, Ernest. We've got a couple more here. We'll do the peas, basil, tatsoi, and wasabi. And another one here. Ready? Get your fingers ready. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, Lungen. Congratulations. Good pickup. And that giveaway's going, guys. You got 3 minutes. Jump in there. 24 entries. Almost everybody's in there. We got 3 minutes. We'll power through these 3. And we'll have that giveaway. 39, that's 38. Make sure I can read that. All right, one more of these. We'll go with speckled peas, basil, cinnamon, radish, and the amaranth, the red garnet amaranth. Ready? 5 seconds. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 17. Ginger, congratulations. Good pickup. Let me see if I've got. I think we got the small Coke bottle ones. I had a couple of those. I'll throw in that. I went up 17. Two minutes on the giveaway. This number 40. Excited. I'm excited for you. You just came in and just learned about all this, right? Speckled pea, cress, radish, and wasabi. And the hybrid. Ready, set, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good pickup. Michelle, congratulations. Got you more wasabi. Sweet. Here's another wasabi. You can have so much wasabi you won't know what to do with it. Watch, you'll start to grow. You go, that was too spicy for me. 50 seconds on the giveaway. 50 seconds on the giveaway. Here, let's do this one. Cress, radish, amaranth, basil. Ready? Power through this one. Get your fingers ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Who won that? Lungen. Congratulations. And that was the last one of that. That one up to 19. I'm going to give you these two also. The Coke bottle adapters. And that's the Coke bottle adapter in the middle there too. So you can do 3 of them. Plus the other stuff you want. 7 minutes. We got a giveaway, guys. Here we go. Selecting the winner. Mac Attack. Congratulations. Got some more seeds. Awesome, guys. All right, awesome night. What is it? 8, 9, 10. We've been on for almost 3 hours. That's crazy. All right, I got to run. I love y'all. We're going to have to get printing. I'll see if we get more supplies in. I've got a couple of orders we got to pack in the morning. Great night. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. You guys are awesome. And we'll catch you tomorrow. Like I said, you guys message me if you want to see any kind of seed. If you like the seeds we got, if you want to see somebody said broccoli in that, we're ordering seeds all the time, keeping them in rotation in that too. So y'all let me know what you want. Let me stop this. Don't want to raid somebody real quick. I don't know who's on this late at night. How many's in here? 26? Let's see if everybody's in here. We're jumping another live stream. All right. Much love, guys. Here comes City. Let's go to the cookie people. All right. Catch y'all later.
Keep on growing. Guys, everybody that just came over from Mike's show, welcome. I know you just left the best show on Whatnot and you came over to the Deep Dish Cookie Show. Guys, keep on growing. Mike is such an amazing. Please.
spooky.